I think there was, definitely a live mentality to this record that came from being out on the road. One song in particular is a song that we wrote with the Warren Brothers. It's called Generation Away. And I remember, they had seen the show the night before, and the next day, we're sitting down. They said, man, I really love, I think it was probably Run to You or one of those songs, or maybe it was Own the Night. And he said, I love how that chants at the end, very anthemic. And so we try to do almost kind of, write one of those songs that we know in that setting is going to translate and kind of make the crowd sing along to. There's a big kind of oh part too at the end of that. And so yeah, there was a lot of that filtered in. And I think, even finding songs like Downtown, it was, there was spots in the set where like, man, I really wish Hillary had kind of a I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar song, and that's where stuff like that kind of came from.
It helped us pick the street date of the record, for sure.
But we had picked most of these songs. I mean, it wasn't until towards the end of this project that, we found out that Hillary was pregnant, but it definitely did. I mean, I think, once she was in there singing some of these songs, songs like Get to Me in particular, I think she sang it with a little bit more passion.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, other than just moving it up, because there's a timeline here.
It's still really exciting. I think it never gets old, having a number one song. It's been a couple songs for us, actually, since we've had one, which it's incredible to feel it, and especially going into a new record. I think that's
the main
exciting
thing. You never know how people are going to receive a new record, and so it makes you definitely, have a little sigh of relief when the first single goes number one. So it doesn't get old because you never know when it's going to be your last, and you're always fighting to be relevant. And that's what we really, I think, with this record, wanted to make sure that we didn't keep regurgitating the same music. And so we wanted to take some chances, while still, wanting people to still recognize this is Lady Antebellum, but taking chances with songs like Downtown and making much more of just an upbeat record this go around.
It was such confirmation too that our fans, not only were we ready to do something a little bit different, but our fans in country radio were ready to hear something different from us as well, because it actually moved up the chart faster than any other song we've ever released as a single. So that was a huge, kind of
pat on the back.
Pat on the back, yeah, for sure.
When we were in the studio, we made a conscious effort to track it a little bit more simple this go around. We wanted to make sure that we went in with just our 5 session musicians and
you
and me, so I guess 6 total, but just try to play it like a band and play it live and try to get a good performance. One of my favorite songs is called Goodbye Town, and there's a whole outro that was never a part of the original intention when we went in to record that. And I think those are the moments that are fun when you're in the studio. And this go round, to approach it a little bit more organically and really strip it down to just the band and us, lets the song shine through, and it lets the vocals shine through even more.
I think the advice I'd give myself as a kid, is just stick with, don't ever give up on chasing your dream. I remember when we first started playing music, my brother and I, we were in middle school, and it just seemed like such a pipe dream. I was almost maybe too much of a realist even as a kid. I was like, we're just doing this for fun, and it'll be something, always that'll be a fun thing to do on the weekends, have a little band, and things like this can really happen to you, and I, not just what I tell myself this as a kid, I'd tell this to anybody out there. It's like you'd never know unless you give it a shot, and you'll always regret it. Just take a chance. It's hard, and it's a big leap of faith with anything in life, whatever it may be that you have a passion for and are afraid to chase. And the happiest I ever was when I moved to Nashville and woke up in the morning and I was broke, but I was doing what I loved to do, and that was a great feeling.
Gosh, I think honestly, really similar to what Charles was saying, just to not be afraid to try. There have been a handful of things in my life. I'm kind of a chicken. Like, I'm terrified of heights and a couple of other things like that I kind of wish I'd broken that for myself when I was younger, But just don't be afraid to try. Take risks and really just live in the moment, It flies by so fast, and you're only, on this earth one time, and so make it count,
I think I would tell myself as a kid to enjoy a lot of those early years. There's, a lot of our music we write and reflect back on being 14, 15, 17, 18, a lot of those junior high and high school years. So I would say enjoy those. Don't take them for granted. I know it's hard to be in that moment when you're at that age, but to
When all you
really
wanna do is
soak it
grow
up.
up,
Yeah,
you
I know.
know?
You always want to grow up, and then when you get our age, you would just want to be young again. So enjoy those younger years for sure.